The Lagena brothers and their team are working on a small island off Nova Scotia's southern coast to find hidden treasures. The island is thought to hold valuable items left by different historical figures over time, and the TV show, The Curse of Oak Island, follows every detail of their search. The team often meets in the war room, where they are always excited and ready to dive into any new leads. However, they haven't found much yet. Just a few ancient Roman coins and a lead cross that could be linked to the Knights Templar. This cross discovery has led them to do a more careful, archaeology-focused excavation to check for more similar items. A spooky twist to their search is the legend of a curse that claims 7 people must die before the treasure can be discovered. So far, 6 deaths have been linked to this hunt, a dark fact that hangs over their efforts. Still, the team keeps going, hoping they won't end up as part of this frightening statistic. Every step forward just brings up more questions. Now they're thinking about building a big steel dam to dig deeper, which means they need to bring in more heavy equipment and spend more money. They've hired a crew to build a large crane pad, but by a strange twist of fate, it ended up right where they want to dig next. This mistake shows how their enthusiasm sometimes gets ahead of their planning. As time goes on, they find very little. Every small discovery is celebrated and closely examined for any importance, but these moments usually lead to more guesses rather than clear answers. The TV show thrives on this cycle, keeping viewers hooked with the promise of big discoveries that always seem just out of reach. As another day starts on the island, the team faces the upcoming challenges with determination and a realization that setbacks are likely. But the possibility of what might be buried underground, the stories, the history, and potential treasure is enough to keep them coming back, shovels in hand, ready to dig again at a spot where old drainage systems once converged on their way to what is known as the original money pit. As they dig deeper, the team faces big problems that really test their determination and stretch their resources. The crane pad sitting right over an important spot was a major headache, not just because it was in the way physically, but also because of all the red tape involved in moving it. Working alongside the Irving equipment operators was crucial, but moving the crane, the largest piece of equipment, was a logistical challenge in itself. In conclusion, the Lagena brothers and their team are determined to find hidden treasures on Oak Island, despite facing numerous failures and setbacks. Their unwavering commitment to the search and their dedication to their mission make them a force to be reckoned with in the world of treasure hunting. The team of Rick, Marty, and Dave Blankenship embarked on a mission to uncover the hidden treasures of Smith's Cove, an area of significant interest. They faced numerous obstacles, including the crane pad dilemma, regulatory compliance, and logistical challenges. They planned meticulously in the war room and visited Smith's Cove to consult with Billy, an experienced archaeologist. Laird Niven recommended they first try to reach the slipway with their equipment, which would allow them to carefully clear and inspect the area. With some water drained away, the team gained access to previously unreachable parts of Smith's Cove, revealing a concrete wall, a stone box drain, and the remains of an old wharf or slipway that treasure hunter Gilbert Heaton first discovered back in 1836. A metal detector indicated there were metal objects beneath the surface, leading to the discovery of what seemed to be a spear tip or other type of ancient weapon, similar to findings from the southern part of the island. Most recently, they discovered a 19th century tunnel, part of an earlier failed attempt to reach the money pit from below. The Lagena brothers, along with Alex Lagena and Tony Sampson, were on a mission to uncover the hidden treasures of Oak Island. They were excited about the latest data from the southern shores of the island, provided by the Center for Geographic Sciences. One of the images showed a triangular shape sticking up from the seafloor, which Marty Lagena believed was crucial to explore further. The team had found evidence of what might be a second flood tunnel near the island, which could validate some of their theories about intricate defenses built around the island to protect whatever was hidden there. The waters around Oak Island have seen a lot of ships over the years, so finding old anchors or other ship parts wouldn't be surprising. Each new discovery fuels their hope. Yet Oak Island doesn't easily give up its hidden treasures. The excitement of a potential find often meets the harsh reality that it might just lead to another dead end. Whether this latest clue will help solve the history of the island or simply be another piece in their exploration remains to be seen. Nevertheless, the possibility that each clue could be the key to treasure keeps them coming back for more. As the day began, the Oak Island team was already busy, their excitement mixed with a familiar sense of urgency. Today, they focused on an object thought to be a boat anchor, discovered in the cold North Atlantic waters. Rick, perhaps more hopeful than convinced, insisted on a thorough examination of this artifact before moving forward. Alex and another diver, both trained for this type of work, volunteered for the dive, perhaps a bit too quickly. This dive wasn't particularly deep, just 28 feet below the surface, but it was crucial in their ongoing search. On land at Smith's Cove, the scene was just as repetitive. Gary Drayton and a few others were digging tirelessly, moving soil and rocks, but finding very little. Joined by Alex Lagena, Peter Fornetti, Jack Begley, and Tony Sampson, the team prepared for another dive with a routine that had become all too familiar. The so-called anchor, now considered a potential clue, was just one of many underwater items they had chased before. Its importance was discussed not because it was valuable by itself, but because it offered a new focal point in their ongoing search. The atmosphere was a mix of cautious hope and dull routine. Switching from the usual land-based searches, the team, led by Jack, ventured into the sea. They investigated an unusual triangular structure protruding from the ocean floor, directly aligned with the infamous money pit. This alignment made them wonder if the structure was connected to the island's second flood tunnel system, which could potentially lead back to the money pit. Jack and his team had hoped for a simple treasure hunt on land, but now their search had extended into the ocean, complicating their quest significantly. Their determination was strong, nearly obsessive. The treasure hunt had evolved from an exciting adventure into a complex challenge, with each discovery leading to more questions than answers. Suggesting that there were once man-made structures on the island. Along with the wood, they found a lot of clay, which the team thinks played a crucial role in keeping the wood in good condition. They wonder about the huge effort and time that must have gone into building these structures over 160 years ago. The team is hopeful that this recent find will lead them straight to the exact location of Shaft 9, greatly advancing their quest. Understanding this landmark is essential for mapping out the network of underground tunnels and advancing the broader search for treasures on Oak Island. The past week was a roller coaster of emotions for Rick, Marty, and their team, starting with significant setbacks that dampened their spirits. Yet, they ended on a high note with the discovery of a long-forgotten searcher's shaft, which reignited their hopes. This discovery suggested they might be close to finding the original money pit, a legendary site rumored to hold vast riches. If they were to uncover a centuries-old vault filled with priceless treasures like gold and precious stones, it would be a monumental discovery that would not only validate their years of effort and dedication to the search, but could also change historical understandings. The team at Oak Island, led by Rick Lagena and Gary Drayton, was on a mission to uncover the legendary treasures believed to be hidden in the money pit. They discovered Shaft 9, a shaft that was 6 feet by 12 feet long and was believed to have been used in the construction of the shaft. This discovery raised questions about the methods and strategies used by past treasure hunters on Oak Island. Rick Lagena's methodical approach to the digging process was evident as he focused on detailed documentation and precise measurement to guide future efforts. With this new evidence, the team worked diligently to understand the full significance of their latest finds on Oak Island. As they began measuring Shaft 9, they were excited to check if the dimensions of the shaft matched those recorded in the 1850s. Upon measuring, they found that the shaft's dimensions were exactly as the old documents had recorded, providing a strong clue in their long search. However, the team remained cautious due to the site's significant changes over the years due to numerous digging efforts. As they dug deeper, they started finding more clues that could lead to big discoveries about Oak Island. Following more in-depth digging, they made a critical discovery. They found a connection between Shaft 9 and the ancient wooden slipway. This confirmation that they had indeed located Shaft 9 was a major milestone in their quest for the money pit and the legendary treasures believed to be hidden there. The presence of wooden crossbeams on top of the tunnel confirmed its age and original purpose. Now, with a direct connection to the slipway confirmed, the team had concrete evidence that they were exploring the tunnel referred to by Dan Henske. The week after this significant find, Lagena and Gary Drayton went back to the triangular-shaped swamp on Oak Island, eager to delve deeper. The current conditions allowed for a more detailed search, and they carefully navigated through the area, looking for any signs of human-made structures or significant artifacts that could shed light on the swamp's historical importance. Gary's metal detector buzzed near the water's edge, indicating their method might be paying off. Rick started digging at that spot, and before long, they unearthed a ring from the swamp. This seemingly simple ring could be crucial in understanding more about their findings on Oak Island. 2 days after uncovering more of the stone-paved structure in the swamp, Lagena and geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner were back at the site, filled with renewed energy to discover more about this unique formation. Dr. Spooner shared his observations, explaining that the neat and orderly arrangement of the stones indicated that they were intentionally placed and shaped, a task unlikely to be performed by natural forces. Comparing it to other sites he had studied, Dr. Spooner concluded that the structure on Oak Island was undeniably man-made, adding another intriguing layer to their ongoing exploration.